Good evening, good evening, good evening. How are you guys? So glad that you came and joined me for the last night of Why Do You Know Why? The last night of Why Do You Know Why? Let's get the quote out of the way. I found another one. This one, yes, this one is right up there with the other one that I kept using. When the why is clear, when the why is clear, the how is easy. Is that a mouthful or what? When the why is clear, so you know why, the how is easy. This is the last night, as I said, of the Why series, still addressing the back to basics and how you are presenting yourself. So the question tonight is, why do you return to that which does not serve you well, i.e., relationships, continuing to pick the same type of person to be in a relationship, and then make blanket statements. There are no good men and or women. Men do not want to be in a committed relationship. All men are dogs. Or all black women are angry. There is a plethora of other statements that are just out there swirling around, being attached to persons because you do not know why. Would you agree with me that vacillating with the same person or continuing to get involved with that same type of person is emotionally draining? Consequently, you are not presenting well. Consequently, you are not presenting well. So, if you would revisit some of your relationships that you have been involved in and be honest, would you say it's one of these things that I'm about to mention? And the first reason, you were not compatible with that person, but you were attracted to one another. And being sexually attracted was the magnet drawing you together in the beginning. Sex is not a foundation to build upon, and it is rarely enough to cement a relationship long term. Let me say that again for the persons in the back. You were not compatible with that person, but you were attracted to one another, and being sexually attracted was the magnet, you drawing you together in the beginning. Sex is not a foundation to build upon, and it is rarely enough to cement a relationship long term. Okay, if that wasn't you, how about this one? Maybe he or she was just not into you. Could that be one? With this being said, he came and went, she came and went, because they were keeping their options open. They were keeping their options open. The person liked you, but it was not enough. Keep in mind that they came and went because they thought the grass was greener on the other side. Now you need to take ownership of this type of behavior. Yeah, you do. Why? Because this could not happen if you did not allow them back. They couldn't in and out. No. If you had not allowed it. Well, what about this one? One or both of you were not emotionally available. One or both of you were not emotionally available. To avoid getting too close, the relationship would ebb and flow. The relationship would ebb and flow. And when stuff got real, or when it hit the fan, one of you would step back or sidestep it. Didn't want to deal with it. Or was this you? Scared you will not find anyone else. The relationship, no matter how dysfunctional, is at least familiar. Okay. Why do you think you keep attracting these types of people? And I would like to submit 5 things. There are more, but this is just what I would like to submit. You are a pleaser. Negative self-talk causes you to think you have no value unless you are doing something for someone else. You think that being a good person means never saying no. If you are a pleaser, you are spotted like a moth drawn to candlelight. Are you a fixer? You think you are a great, not just good, but great problem solver. But that often means overstepping boundaries. Remember we talked about that in the beginning? Boundaries, overstepping them. Your good nature and desire to help is taken advantage of, just like the pleaser. You are always comparing. You are constantly looking over your shoulder and wondering why others have more than you. There are those who love to take advantage of your lack of respect. Lack of respect. Lack of self-respect. You feel like an imposter. Based on your low self-esteem, you do everything you can to show that you are smart enough and good enough. And there are those persons who are quick to use your insecurity to their own advantage. Use your insecurity to their advantage. You are a perfectionist. When you pride yourself on being a perfectionist, you are sending a message that you will do anything to keep from letting someone else down. There are those persons who are quick to manipulate you into doing all kinds of things in the name of perfection. So, how do we stop the cycle of these aforementioned behaviors? How do we stop it? Well, we can get your self-esteem up to a healthy level. Up to a healthy level. Practice positive thinking and affirmations Be grateful for your opportunities and abilities and focus on your mission and purpose to take the weight off of yourself. That's one way. Another way that we've talked about before, and I think we'll revisit that. I think we will, is setting healthy boundaries. Setting healthy boundaries and stick to them and respect other people's right to live their own life and make their own mistakes. It's not always yours. It's not always your business to be in it, fixing it, doing whatever. In essence, mind your own business. In essence, mind your own business. And the third thing is give those persons nothing to work with. They will leave in search of a more productive target, leaving you in peace. Let it go. Don't give them anything to work with. They'll leave. I promise you they will. Did you notice I never use the word toxic? The aforementioned behaviors of abuse of you emotionally, physically, or sexually tend to be driven by unmet needs, which often go back to neglectful, unloving, or abusive experiences. Be assured that if you resemble anything close to what I have mentioned, you are not ready to date or be in a relationship of any kind. You are not. I would like to submit that you seek a good therapist or become a part of a good spiritually based community like Activate Nation, David Burris, or Jamal Miller with TOU, or Dr. Darius Daniels to help you heal and grow before you think about getting in a relationship with anyone, because there are some areas in your life that you're putting off on somebody else, but you just need to address you before you decide to take on a relationship of any kind. So do you have your life books, the Bible? Let's go there. Let's go there. Got it? You ready? Let's go to Proverbs 26:10 through 11. And tonight, we're using the Message Bible. Sometimes there is nothing better than the Message Bible to punch you in the face, okay? It's just at you, in your face. You got Proverbs 26:10 through 11. Well, the Message Bible reads as such. It says, hire a fool or a drunk and shoot yourself in the foot. And it says, as a dog eats its own vomit, so fools, F-O-O-L-S, so fools recycle silliness. This is an aphorism, which means in general, these statements, there's truth. In general, these statements are true. So you keep going back to this person. You keep allowing this person back in your life. It can't be that good. It cannot be that good sexually that would keep you not knowing which end is up, to keep going back to this same person, or to keep going back to these same type of persons. You're going to have to answer those questions. And I hope that you're journaling, because this is what's going to help you. When you can see it, when you write it down and you can see it. But if you keep being in denial, how is that helping you? The Bible, the life book, even speaks to low self-esteem. Let's go to where we finished on Tuesday. Let's go to Song of Solomon, chapter 4, 6 through 7. The Message Bible. Are you ready? It reads, "The sweet, fragrant curves of your body, the soft, spice contours of your flesh invite me, and I come. I stay until dawn breathes its light and night slips away. You are beautiful from head to toe, my dear. Beautiful beyond compare. Absolutely flawless." That's what the Bible says. That's what the Bible says. Will you let someone else tell you something other than? Will you? Let's go to Psalms 139, verses 13 through 16. Again, the Message Bible. You ready? It says, "Oh yes, you shaped me first inside, then out. You formed me in my mother's womb. I thank you, high God. You're breathtaking. You are breathtaking. Body and soul, I am marvelously made. Body and soul, I am marvelously made. I worship in adoration. What a creation. You know me inside and out. You know every bone in my body. You know exactly how I was made, bit by bit, how I was sculpted from nothing into something. Like an open book, you watch me grow from conception to birth. All the stages of my life were spread out before you. The days of my life all prepared before I even lived one day." Now you're probably familiar with the English Standard Version of Psalms 139, 13 through 16. And it says, "I praise you, for I am" what? Repeat it with me. "Fearfully and wonderfully made. Wonderful are your works. My soul knows it very well." Before you go any further, before you start to make claims that you surmise why you're not in a relationship, or you surmise why someone doesn't want to be in a relationship with you. Look at your why. Do a self-evaluation. Journal. These questions go back and look at the questions that have been posed to you and be honest with you. Why? And make sure you know the answer. Thank you guys for sitting with me. Thank you ever so much for joining me tonight. We will not be here Tuesday night, but we'll be back Thursday with a surprise. I'll be surprised. But we'll be back Thursday for you, me, and tea with Lady D. 5:30 Pacific time, 5:30 Pacific time, 7:30 Central time, and 8:30 Eastern time. Again, for you, me, and tea with Lady D. Again, thank you and have a wonderful night.